Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial using all drugstore products. So if you like to see it, just keep watching. First, I already primed my skin with the Nivea Men Post-Shave Balm. And now I smell like a man. So for foundation, we're going to go in with this Lift and Luminate by No. 7 foundation. It's supposed to give you firmer, even skin, and it has SPF of 15 in it. It's hypoallergenic, which I have super sensitive skin, so I usually really like this foundation. I'm just going to take my damp Real Technique sponge. And I know I'm weird, but I like to put my foundation in the palm of my hand, because when I used to put it on top of my hand, it just sinks into all the lines and the pores and such. And here, it just wipes right off. I like to take the flat side. This foundation is definitely on the creamy side, not so much liquidy. So I definitely need more than one pump, but that's okay because I like to start off small. And then if I need an extra pump, I can just pump it out. You can see how much I've used already. So I really like that you can see how much you have left, how much you've used already. Ooh, it's pretty high coverage too. What I like about this foundation is that it's definitely buildable. So you can go over with another layer or in certain areas if you want more coverage. And it does not look cakey on me. And see? Clean. My hand is clean. Next, I'm going to be going in with the Instant Age Rewind Concealer. You know, I usually don't like to put a ton of concealer on. I don't know, that may be a ton to some people. But I don't like to put a ton on, like the triangle, as I explained in my last video, because I don't know, I just feel like if you don't need a ton of product, why cake it on? Why use it? Then you're just adding more layers onto your skin. So I kind of like to keep concealer as light as possible. Did I put some up here? No. And see now my eyes look lifted and radiant and yada yada. Gonna do the usual and crease it, set it really quickly so I don't get any lines. Please, no. And then I just like to press it into the skin. Can we just talk about my tan lines for a second? This is why pale people shouldn't get sunburn. Next, I'm gonna be contouring my skin with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in like one of their darker shades, Cafe. And I usually don't have a problem when I use this on top of powder, because if you just watched, you saw me put on powder on my face, but my face is still tacky. I only put powder under my eyes, so I didn't put it anywhere else. So it usually works out fine. Do whatever you want to do, honey. And I'm gonna be using my Eco Tools angled little sponge here, and then I usually like to blend all these dots into the hair. You don't want to blend it down the face. That's a no-no. Now it is a teeny bit tricky to blend out. Like if you don't blend it out enough, you're gonna be left with little marks, and you're gonna be able to see like that. Yeah. You're gonna be able to see where you put that, and it isn't gonna be cute. First, I just like to go in and kind of smudge it and just leave it like that. Kidding. And I like to blend it up. Beat thy face. Next, I am going to apply bronzer. And this is the Butter Bronzer. It smells like the beach and sunscreen. And it's a very beautiful bronzer for those pale girls out there. Just throwing that out there. I have a lot of expertise in that area. I'm just gonna dig right in. And because I don't like to powder my whole face with any setting or translucent powder, these powders that I use, blush, bronzer, you know, that helps to set my face. Because for me, My skin is more on the dry side, and I don't like to use powders because sometimes powder with the wrong foundation can just cake. And the blush I'm using is the Milani Naked Baked Blush. On camera I kind of look like a doll, but it'll sink in. It's okay. It's really okay. I promise I didn't put that much on. I'm just gonna take this little brush here and kind of soften that. I promise it doesn't even look like that in person. This is one of my favorite drugstore highlighters. I never have heard anybody talk about it in any of their videos, but it is the Essence So Glow highlighter. This is the shade Bright Up Your Life. It's kind of like a pinky, creamy highlight. Oh, look at that. It's gorgeous. Because I like to take my sponge, and I don't want to use the pointy side and I don't want to use the flat edge side. So what I like to do is I like to squeeze it and give myself a little ball here. And I just rub it in there like nobody's business, like that. Ooh. Ooh. I like to go around the temple. I like to take whatever's left. Go on the nose. Ooh, look at that. And it does need a little bit more product on it to be even with the other side. I'll see, now we have that gorgeous glow. Oh. And I decided for kicks and giggles I'm gonna put on, because in this video more is more. Put on my Wet n Wild highlighter. This is the Precious Petals one. This is the lighter of the two highlighters. And one thing kind of annoys me, you can't open it like all the way. Right? Is it just me? No, you can't open it all the way. That kind of annoys me. Whatever. First world problem. So this highlight is going to be my base, and I'm just going to put the Wet n Wild over top. I'm going to be using my Z palette. So yes, all of these are Morphe shadows, single shadows, and I just placed them in a little Z palette. I'm going to be putting all the names to these eyeshadows in the description down below. So first I'm just going to go in with this eyeshadow right here. So starting on the outer corner and moving inward. Next I'm going to take this shade and go on the outer V. And I'm taking the same brush because I don't want it to be too concentrated in that one area. And this shadow isn't very dark, but it's just something to deepen up the look. So I'm just blending that. I'm gonna be taking this pencil brush and I'm gonna be dipping into these two. This purple one and this brown one, dark brown. So I'm going to be pushing that close to my lash line. See, that just instantly made my lashes look darker. And I'm going to be taking the same brush and I'm going to use this one and this one. For the center of my lid and my inner corner highlight and my brow bone highlight, I'm going to be taking this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Cottage Cheese. We're just kind of going for an easy, achievable drugstore makeup look. Oh, sorry, I'm flipping you off. Okie dokie, so we're gonna go back in to my Z palette and use this shimmery shade here. And I'm just gonna take my finger, swatch it, and just pop that right on the center. For lipstick, I'm gonna use the Milani Rose Femme. I talked about this brow mascara in my previous video, which I really like this stuff. and it's affordable. It's like quick. Be careful because it is super pigmented. And look at the difference. I don't have a lot of brow to fill in. I just have a couple sparse areas that I would like to make darker, and this does it. And even though I'm brushing it, it still like stays in place. It's so weird. We're gonna go in with mascara. You already know, Lash Paradise, and I'm gonna curl my lashes. Lastly, I'm gonna be taking my Pixi Makeup Fixing Mist, and this has rose water and green tea. It's hydrating, antioxidant, pore tightening, you name it. You do kind of have to be careful with this because the spray can be temperamental. Watch. Oh, now you want to spray? Okay, never mind. Okay guys, that is it. That is the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching my tutorial today. If you guys are watching and want to see anything else, please let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you enjoyed this video. These are all products I really enjoy, all drugstore. Save that money. Stay tuned till next time. Hi guys. Ooh. Appreciate that. Ooh.